Hello.
Hello, Julia. Nice to see you. We can hear you also. So, hi. My name is Kamil Sobolewski. I'm working as chief economist for one of the business organizations. Together with me is Marzena Bielecka, a venture capitalist, supervisory board member, and Paweł Zygmunt, who is a famous sportsman in fast track skating, but he has some technical difficulty today, so you cannot see him, and you will not be able to hear him, but he can hear you. Okay.
Sure.
And also for the reason of some technical difficulties, we are a bit late, but it's not your fault, and sorry for that. And you have your entire 15 minutes. This time is scheduled for 5 minutes presentations. Please stick to the time. And then we ask questions and give you feedback. So the floor is yours. Please, we are listening.
Sure. Very nice to see you. If I may share my screen. Can you perhaps see my presentation?
Yes, we can see it.
Right. So my name is Julia. I'm a student at Princess Anna Jabłonowska na Sapiehach Second High School in Białystok. And ever since I was a child, I dreamed of traveling. I imagined walking through the streets of Paris, absorbing the culture of Amsterdam, art and history that so deeply inspire me. And it was a vision that fueled my passion for learning and exploration in general. But life, as I've learned, rarely follows the plan we set. Just recently, when I was coming back from an international science competition, a powerful hurricane struck in Ohio, where I was currently at that time. And instead of a direct journey back home, I found myself unexpectedly retoured. And it just so happens that the tour was through Boston, Paris, Atlanta, Columbus, and Amsterdam that I was able to tour within just one weekend. And at first, it felt frustrating and chaotic. But when I moved through these cities, each detour opened my eyes, and I got to have not only perspectives, experiences, but also I got to meet new people. And so this unexpected journey taught me something invaluable, that the path to achieving our dreams is often not a straight one. And sometimes the detours and the surprises that we encounter are what enrich our journey the most. So with that lesson, I am very appreciative of this opportunity to participate in this selection. And the reason why I was on that flight is because I got to participate in the International Science and Engineering Fair, representing Poland with my biomedical engineering project, as it's my greatest passion. And I feel not only this, but also a mission to help individuals with chronic wounds, to help them heal faster and more efficiently, as my project not only uses the medical innovations, but also introduces energy self-sufficient medicine that I hope will inspire future endeavors of medical professionals and engineers to help us heal faster and more comfortably. I also took part in the Polish edition of European Union Young Contest for Young Scientists, where I was a finalist, won third place in the biomedical engineering category of ICEF, as I previously mentioned, and the Grand Award in the Explorer competition for young scientists in 2024. Regenerative medicine, neuroscience, and biotechnology in general are what I plan to pursue in the future, but not only because in the present, I also work tirelessly to provide suffering individuals with relief. And what I also strive to do is serve my community, not only locally, but also globally. And so my experience includes being a graphic designer in Field the Chemistry to Science, or Poczuj chemię do nauki project, where we got to inspire hundreds of young individuals to pursue STEM fields. And also were awarded bronze, silver, and wolf awards for our commitment to serving teens in science. I also love to paint and do calligraphy in my free time, and I work part-time as a graphic designer because I really appreciate art and aesthetics in general. And I want my journey to be a spark for others. So not only do I serve in local volunteering for the past 11 years already, I was a volunteer in Specialty Foundation that faces the homelessness problem in Białystok, my city. But also within other projects. As I'm team leader of Outse Białystok, we share local ventures that are organized to not only strengthen social integration, but also help individuals expand their horizons. And so soon I plan to also inform about this exciting opportunity of Queen Hedvig Scholarship there, because we have the audience of hundreds of not only young, but other people that I'm sure would love to be inspired by this travel to California, but also to other places. And as I also had the opportunity to share my passion through the Kwadratu magazine for young scientists, I'm sure that they will also love to hear about my experiences and the experiences of other participants of this journey. And if there's one thing I've learned in general from this travel and my past years of education, it's that perseverance and openness to the unknown are essential for learning. And we may strive towards our path, our goal in mind, but the route we take can be different. And in my opinion, even more eye-opening than we ever imagined. So I hope to meet as many inspiring people and also inspire others throughout this journey to California if I have a chance to participate. And I plan to embrace this lesson fully. To deepen my understanding of the world and shape the future to help others and my local community as well. So thank you very much for listening. And now I would love to answer any of your questions.
Thank you very much for the presentation. It was on the edge of time, but you have managed to finish. So congratulations. Marzena, it's time for your questions.
Right. So you mentioned at the very early beginning that you were always dreaming about traveling, and you told us a story about your recent visit to US, as I understood. And I wanted to ask you, what have you learned from your travels so far?
I think that it was, first of all, a great lesson of independence, because I got to travel with my friend that is 18. And as I was a little bit underage, I had to manage the whole journey with him. And as we've been traveling, not only did I see many different approaches and attitudes of people that we have to adapt to, but also that there is something universal that within all cultures applies. And I've learned that in general, kindness and openness, trying to communicate effectively with everyone, is the key to communication overall, no matter where I am. And I hope that in Poland or in the US or in any other place I got to visit, I will continue to embrace that.
Okay, thank you very much. And the second question is also related to the presentation you just gave to us. Because in the beginning, I thought that you would want to be a scientist, like in biotech.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned a graphic designing. So would you want to be a graphic designer or a scientist?
I think that being a scientist and providing people with new inventions is my main focus. However, I know that my aesthetic and visual graphic experience will be of help when it comes to marketing, especially. And since I think the beginning of high school, it was very much of use because of promoting my projects and helping other people learn about my initiatives. So I'm sure that combining graphic design with scientific ventures will be necessary. Although, as I've previously mentioned, science is what I love the most. And although art is a great way and perhaps more of a hobby, it is still useful.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Julia. I'm impressed by the wide range of your interests and achievements. And it also looks like you are genuinely with the other people, not only by sharing your knowledge, but also with sharing your good heart with other people. So my question is about what the homeless people that you have helped. What exactly have you been doing for them?
Since I was a kid, I participated in every year's almost. Not like I have to exclude COVID because then I couldn't participate in that. It was cancelled in a conventional way, but the probably moments with Sapiehów Foundation and the homeless community that I appreciate the most is organizing Christmas Eves for these individuals, as we got to communicate with them and serve like the local people that are often omitted in general socially. And these moments I treasure so much because it's just a simple feeling of connection, but also spending time with kind of strangers, but still appreciating the moment and the occasion and the culture we share. And after some time, I also got to organize my own actions within that organization in my school, because I was a coordinator of volunteering group in my school. So I shared information about the foundation on social media, also raised hundreds of złotych for the winter season, because that is the moment when, for example, warm clothes are needed the most. And few months before, I also organized my first DIY workshop for this foundation, where I taught other people like artistic way to make DIY kind of products that could be then sold, and this money were given the Sapiehów Foundation for helping the homeless community. Oh, and also some fairs that locally in general promoted and kind of anticipated coming of certain individuals who often appeared in some places, needed help. So that was also something I encountered and participated in.
Thank you. Time for feedback. Marzena, you go first.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
We can't hear you. Please remember the mic.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that I'm very impressed with your achievement, and you should be proud of yourself with everything what you have achieved so far. I have just one small comment. When presenting, you should be more confident, and this can be achieved by training your voice. I mean, this is really technical thing, because you don't have any problem with expressing, your feelings and what you want to say. But, this is something what people learn. I mean, how to do presentation, and this is it's training of the voice. So this is just, my hint for yourself for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I agree with Marzena. There are many people who are more self-confident even if they haven't achieved that much, or that have, for example, less language skills. So don't be afraid. The word belongs to you. And you have already shown how great person you are, how talented you are. And go on and be brave and self-confident. You've deserved that.
Thank you very much. Overall, I'm known kind of a calm person, and although fighting with shyness was a challenge previously for me, I think that when I want to do something and communicate it, I'm quite effective. But thank you very much for the feedback.
One last remark. The idols or role plays that you have mentioned in your essay play very well with what you are talking about. I think Ignacy Łukasiewicz, for example, is a kind of analogy to what you are expressing today. So not being loud and progressive is always the right thing. I think being a calm person is a great thing, and just don't hesitate too much when you have your strengths to show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being with us. Have a good day.
You too. Have a good day and hopefully see you soon.